I'll see if there's any wildlife around here to hunt. You really sound like you could use a fresh meal tonight. I enjoy it, but I don't ever do it just for leisure. I like being able to hunt my own food and cook for myself. I guess I get bored easily if I don't have some kind of challenge in front of me. I'm sure you know what I mean. You seem to seek out challenges as well. You've certainly never been one to choose the easy solution. But I admire that about you. You're a vintner, a commander, a diplomat, a soldier, a spy. I wonder if there's anything you can't do. I've never meant to intimidate you. That's just how I come across sometimes, I guess. This should stop your stomach grumbling, wouldn't you say? If you want, I can take over if you get tired. It was nice to have company for once, but I think I prefer to go hunting alone. It's nothing against you. I just like the solitude. I know. It's not that I'm not interested. I just never really know what to say when you compliment me. It's difficult for me to see myself the way you see me, sometimes. I know you mean well, but are you sure you know what you're getting yourself into? I appreciate that. It's difficult for me to believe that anyone would genuinely care, or that anyone could really do something to help.
Welcome to the Court of Heaven, the most important annual meeting of the elders and the reason for our presence. It is an honor to have you among us. Of course. What do you want to know? I suggest you walk around and breathe in the air. Meet some people and talk to them. Trade if you want. Since you are here as my guest, you are free to go anywhere. We might encounter some hostility. Make no mistake, the minor tribes will do whatever I tell them to do. It's the elders of the major tribes I am worried about. Not everyone likes the Romans. Some elders may see your presence as a direct attack on our autonomy. Do not speak unless spoken to. Try to be respectful and diplomatic. In a way, this is our Senate. All will be fine if we don't offend anyone. The Court of Heaven is the name of both the place and the event. Each year, the elders of the tribes gather here to solve their differences and make crucial decisions. It is also an opportunity for people to present their problems to the elders. It is this court's duty to dispense justice, providing the issue is important enough. Last but not least, the Court of Heaven attracts merchants from all over Nazamones and beyond. Where there are people, there will always be commerce. Merchants and mercenaries, the rich and the poor, everyone has a reason to be here, just like you. Some people make things happen, others watch things as they happen. It is up to you to decide what you will be, a maker or a watcher. The court assembles up there in the big tent. Feel free to take a look around. We will be waiting for you.
They are up to no good at all.
Buy a sweet wine for one you love.
Walking around in all that armor.
Lower your voice, lest your stupid drivel is overheard.
This is by far the largest council gathering I have ever
Fresh food from the farms of the coast. The famous Roman everyone's been talking about. Welcome to the only store you will ever want to visit at the Court of Heaven. My store, though humble by your standards, is at your service. I am flattered. I know my store pales in comparison to the ones in Rome, but in Court of Heaven, you will find no better place to trade. That much I can assure you. Tell me, what do you desire? I mean within the boundaries of what I can provide you with at this stall, of course. I can't grant you immortality yet. And I know what you're thinking, but trust me, you don't want to go there. My husband is a jealous man. On the contrary, it helps my business. Everyone underestimates me and pays the price. Literally, in most cases. I'm not afraid of anyone. They are afraid of me. Of course. There is no way not to be. I do not hail from any tribe you would ever have heard of, however. My tribe is quite small, but we have good relations to both Lunia's tribe and Udad's. Will that be all?
There is no way we can compensate for that. Ask him if he would accept 20 jugs of Carthaginian wine instead. Settle for no more than 30.
The ancestors... Along came a warrior. But know this, not all foes fight fair. A blade may not fell you, but venom might. Do you need protection against that eventuality? It takes a wise man to recognize wisdom. Thus only by recognizing wisdom, we are wise. I have a cure against venom. You should be prepared. Do you agree? That may be because I am not a merchant. Looks can be deceiving. I am merely a student of my ancestors, trying to relay wisdom to those who deserve it. That is a wise choice. Your life may not be measured with denarii.
It smells like apples and peaches, and tastes like almond and dried locust wings. Simply put, it's a marvel of potion crafting. You will feel sad when the bottle is empty.
By the ancestors, it's just ordinary wine. Go sleep it off before you make a fool of yourself.
Romans. The spirits must have led you here to my little corner. How fortuitous. I need a little bit of your time and your guidance. Would you be willing to extend your helping hand? That is precisely why I need you. The guidance I seek is for lands beyond this one. You are a warrior, are you not? If death is what you deal, it must stand to reason that you'd know death and the lands of the dead. My name is Aksil. I am what you might call a philosopher in your language. Though to my own people, I am a shaman. My life's work is to study and explore the many lands beyond death and how they vary from culture to culture. You have the look of a trustworthy individual. And I know Romans are proud of their virtues. Is it not so? I may later enlist the help of another Roman who would prove you wrong and reveal that you have deceived me. In that case, I would at least know what part of the afterlife Romans like to lie about. Well, that is one of the questions I am trying to explore. Is it truly based on what we believe? Or where we are born, or to whom? I myself am inherently fascinated by the idea of these different afterlives. But when I finish this book, I hope it will serve as a kind of travel guide. You understand me then? On the matter of transitioning from one life to the next, there can never truly be certainty. Besides, as scholars, we must seek the truth for no other reason than to enlighten ourselves. I have collected much knowledge of our own afterlife, but I have never had the opportunity to learn what awaits Romans after death. Precisely. I have interviewed several scholars on the subject of the afterlife, but those were all of Africa. It is my theory that one's afterlife depends on the gods one believes in. I simply want to know about what kind of afterlife Roman gods provide. I'll need more than that. I'll need detailed descriptions. First, walk me through the typical journey of the deceased according to your culture. Imagine you are dead. What happens then? On its own? Interesting. We have to find our own way to the Duat. but they say the path is different for each person. A river? Now that sounds pleasant. But do you carry your own money to the underworld? Of course. We also believe it is best to bury the dead with their belongings. That way they can live a good life in Siket Aru. Assessors. We have 42 of them. It is best to know their names and the sins they have not committed. Once you pass their judgment, Anubis weighs your heart against a feather of mud. A pure heart isn't heavy. This Elysium sounds like Siket Aru. Osiris permits only the pure spirits to the field of reeds. Amit devours their hearts. You are right, of course. But I have an idea. Look. This weed is called cat's eye. They say it will bring you to the land of the dead temporarily. It would be great if you'd try it and tell me what you saw there. Naturally, I was the first to try it myself, but I'm certain you will visit a different underworld than I. You should not worry. I have tried it myself multiple times, and as you see, I always came back. You are right. I happen to have some Roman denarii on me. Please, take these with you.
You were, exactly one lifetime ago. But you are not a very good cat. Cats have to live through 9 lives. We die and then we are reborn. But a wicked cat is reborn as a lowly human. I am you in a past life. I am a cat. Maybe they had nothing to say to you. Maybe you should ask better questions. Obvious questions produce obvious answers. Do you remember dying? I do. It was memorable, but not pleasant. Then again, few deaths are. It is not you who is dead. A very good question. Do you even remember your purpose? Doesn't that mean your life is defined by the orders of someone else? Most humans, maybe. Not cats. We don't take orders from anyone, because you cannot live somebody else's life. Life is too valuable for that. Trust me, I have 9. I may seem wise to you, but wisdom comes with age and identity. I know you because I am you. Or rather, I was you in a past life. I do not enjoy life as a human. But you can save me by leading a good life and not causing pain. Only then will we be reborn as a cat. Unlikely, but stranger things have happened. And when that's done, you will lie around all day and enjoy life. You can do that now. Cats do it every day. But you do. In pursuing your ambitions, you hurt those in your path. You must ask yourself if it's all worth it. The only way you can stop hurting people is to leave the land of the living. You may stay here if you want, and trade places with me. That That way I will be reborn as a cat, and you will be a good man. I know, this is all very confusing for you, but let me make it simpler. I shall present you with 2 doors. One of them leads to the Elysium of Reeds, the other back to the Court of Heaven. Think about it. Figure out which one feels right, and go where your heart leads you.
You're back. Quickly, tell me what you saw before the visions fade. Giant cat. Ah, that's bizarre. Thank you, my dear friend. With your help, people all around the world will have a better afterlife experience. Please, accept this amulet as a small token of my immense gratitude. I hope to see you again when my book is finished.
Half price on carpets and blankets. Don't make me carry these all the way home.
I have a drink for every taste, every tongue. Salutations and good day to you, travelers. You look like people of refined taste. Am I wrong? Naturally. You have come to the right place. Our wines rival those of Carthage, and some in fact surpass them. Feel free to browse, and tell me if you find something interesting. Well, I would not say better, but they're certainly different. It is not only a matter of different grapes, but also of the environment and the weather. Such things are a matter of taste, but I believe one must taste many things in life. One must explore oneself. Don't you agree? The answer is no one, but we can try. There are, after all, so many different wines to drink in life. I don't have a lot of interesting grapes for you. This year's vintage was rather fragile. Fortunately, that usually means we have some of the best vinegar. And could I perhaps direct your attention to our excellent local honey, in case you want to produce some of your Roman balsam? You have a sharp eye for quality products. Very well. This great vinegar can be yours for a reasonable price. Great! You will not be disappointed. Our honey is unique. The hive is built inside a tree that is hollowed out. You have never tasted anything like it. I knew you'd be satisfied. I have trinkets and salvage from all across Nazamones. I take iron, I sell iron. I sell you things others want to get rid of. If you want unwanted things, you're at the right tent. What are you? A scholar of metal? I know metal better than anyone else. If I say it's iron, then it is iron. End of discussion. Look at what I have to offer and tell me what attracts your curiosity. Did you think I was trying to deceive you? What I sell here is true metal and true metal only. Dignity is what you make of it. From the earliest time I can remember, I was fascinated by metal. As a grown man, I am still obsessed with it. I gather metal and sell it to those who value it. I am as undignified as my customers, and I am proud of it. Have you seen these weighted blades? They are of high quality, and maybe you need some tools intended for javelins. Great craftsmanship there. But since you're Roman, you might be interested in this old helmet. It's a bit dented, but I'm sure you'll like it. A desperate treasure hunter sold it to me near Utica. It's ugly and battered indeed. I took it off his hands out of pity.
Domine, look at these inscriptions. P.C.S. Huh? Publius Cornelius Scipio. By the limping leg of Hephaestus, this is the helmet of the famous general Scipio Africanus. An item of infinite value.
It's a fancy hat, Cineros. Let's not raise our voices too much.
That is impossible to say, but there is no doubt in my mind. The design of this helmet is from the right time period. Perhaps he gave it away in an exchange of gifts after the Battle of Zama. Scipio Africanus was without a doubt among the greatest strategists of all time. This helmet is a priceless artifact. That is a fair price indeed. I salute your honesty.
Oh, I didn't know that. I guess there are people whose knowledge of metal exceeds mine. Thank you, Roman. You could have easily deceived me, but you did not. You will always be welcome in my tent.
They say it was the Romans! They attacked her caravan and killed the Pharaoh's guards!
She will want vengeance on her brother. Mark my words. War is coming.
The Roman finally joins us in the flesh. Your reputation precedes you.
Esteemed elders, now that we are all here, our talks can begin in earnest. I have told you all of the upcoming war, of the possibility of Nosamenes being trapped between Roman legions and Egypt, and I have explained the potential advantages of an alliance with the Romans. Now is your time to ask your questions about our proposal. I'm sure many such questions burn your tongues.
Why is nobody talking? Have you lost your voices? Are you all afraid of the great Roman? Cowards! That's what you are. You are a disgrace to Nazamones.
It is only you who disgraces us in front of this foreigner, Warmaxan. Is it up to you to talk when your elders are silent? You confuse courage with insolence. Nobody is afraid of the Roman, but it is unwise to insult your elders. Nobody is afraid of the Romans. I am. They've conquered Nazamones once. They rule Egypt and possibly myriad lands, the names of which I can't even begin to pronounce. One would be a fool not to fear the Romans.
Run to your Roman masters with your tail between your legs then, Medu. I shall stand and fight, and if need be, die defending my people.
Warmaxan, Medur, know yourselves. The ancestors are watching. Do not disrespect the court.
How many troops do you need, Roman? An imprecise answer. Now that is inspiring leadership.
An imprecise answer is an honest one, Udad.
You seem to have low expectations of Romans, Lunia.
He is afraid.
I fear nothing.
The Roman is afraid. Am I wrong, Roman? There is no way you can advance towards Egypt without our help. You can wait for your masters to send you reinforcements. But by then it will be already too late. And what if we refuse helping you? It is not conquest you are seeking. You are trying to survive. Are you not? Indeed. Since you are not my nemesis, I should not fear you, right? Gracefully done. You managed to call Warmaxan a hero and a fool at the same time.
I shall strike you down for that.
For calling you a hero or a fool. That is more than anybody in this court will ever do. This Roman is honest. So you are in favor of helping the Roman, Medur? I neither like this man nor trust him. However, an alliance is not based on fondness, but on mutual benefit. Lunya, do you support the Roman?
I believe this is the best course of action for Nazamones.
In that case, you have my support as well, Roman.
You weak-minded fool! You excrement of a drunken horse! The presence of this foreigner alone is an insult to the ancestors. I should slit your throat where you stand.
Control yourself!
He may have a temper, but he is right. You know that too. The court of heaven is for us only. I can already feel the disapproval of the ancestors.
Can you now? Very well. Let us consult the ancestors then.
Have you lost your mind, Izil? Are we not disgraced enough? Will you allow this foreigner to desecrate the resting place of our ancestors with his presence?
That is highly unusual. I don't think the ancestors would approve.
That's something the ancestors can tell us themselves, is it not?
Fine. But let it be known that I'm not happy.
As usual.
It is settled then. We consult the ancestors.
Greetings, Legate. I am not. It is an amusing thought, though. Nazamones does not have kings or queens. We do not like being ruled by other people. Some amongst us think it's necessary to have a king. But I believe the very concept of a monarch is against our nature. We must rule ourselves. Most of them. This year's gathering had a specific goal. We wanted to elect a king for the entirety of Nazamones. Naturally, not all of the tribes agree. When I was young, my hair was the color of wheat, and I am said to be as cunning as a wolf. Do you really think I am a golden wolf? There is some truth to that.
Salve Legate. Is that right? Legate. You have such a strange language. I do like it though. I apologize for the behavior of my fellow elders. We are not used to having a foreigner in the court. I like your sense of humor. Live? Are you always funny like this, or is it only when you're sober? They live at the ancient burial site. I believe Lunya can tell you where it is.
Pray to your gods, Roman. If the ancestors are against you, I shall cut you down right there and then.
And then one morning you will just fail to wake up.
Greetings, Romans! Or how do you say it? Selwete. I am Galusa the Great. How may I help you? I would like to think of myself as a purveyor of uncommon delicacies. My pursuit for said uncommon delicacies is relentless. It makes my less capable colleagues envious. Isn't it obvious? Not only am I incredibly handsome, but I also sell the best wares in the land. Here and there. In this profession, you get to travel all around the world. Procuring items is a form of art. I can find you anything you are looking for, given enough time or resources, of course. Everything you can see in my stalls. The most peculiar spices, and obviously, the best sewi Nazamones has to offer. What do you need? Welcome back. How may I help you this time? Ah, the moment I saw you, I knew what kind of connoisseur you are. Unfortunately, that sewa is not for sale.
That birthmark? By Zeus and Pythagoras. My sister. Finally, I found you, sister.
Restrain your sewas, Roman. I told you, that sewa is not for sale. I apologize. Still, my point stands. She is not for sale, for she was already purchased.
The sky is gone from her eyes. What did they do to her? Magister, I don't know what I should do. What do I say?
She was a curious one, listening in on conversations she should not hear and watching events she should not see. I had to correct this problem. We burnt her eyes out. Now she's naturally less curious. This outrage is unnecessary. Am I telling you how you should run your legion? Then don't tell me how I should deal with my sewa. That's my job and my expertise.
I do not know what kind of trick this is, but I have no brothers. Please let go. Your insistence will be bad for me.
Her name? I do not know her name. I do not remember it. It's been a long time.
What do you want to do, Discipule? Your actions will determine the kind of man you are.
Finding her was once the purpose of my life, Magister. I am not leaving without her. Do something, Legati, or I will.
Tempting. What you're saying is you can pay me 8,000 denarii right now,
Never in the history of the world has anyone paid even half that much for a Serwa. He just doesn't want to sell her.
I see. You drive a hard bargain. Deal. Selling blind Serwi is always difficult. Take her.
Thank you, my friend. You can't even guess how much that means to me. I shall find a way to repay you. I would. For I am a good man. Come on, sister. I will show you your new home.
Are we fighting for the Queen of Egypt now? I don't understand.
It's just an alliance, right? We have a common enemy.
But why do we need her?
That kind of question is way above my pay grade. Go ask the legatus.
All quiet.
Oh, hey, Legate. You look majestic today.
Salve.
Aquilinus? No, he's a good man.
That shiny musculator, though?
He cares about the impression he makes. But I fought beside him.
Good night.
No other Centaurio controls the battlefield as well as he.
Kalida has been brooding a lot less lately. I wonder why that is. Take care with her, Legate. She's more fragile than she seems. Is not too different from home, it seems. People here, Berbers, they live in tribes and move around a lot. If they are like my people, do not make mistake of treating them as one. No one in tribe will speak for everyone. Always there is dissent. I like her. She is charming and sophisticated, but suddenly she is very brash and mean. Not that I know. Egyptians are not like Rome or Greece. They're ancient kingdom, but they mostly keep to themselves. Maybe. I have much to do before that can happen. Big mistakes to atone for. Is same in some ways, but personal this time. I think that will be an advantage. Killing should not be impersonal. Should not be done for coin either. Vengeance is worth killing for. I do not see such big difference. Just two words for one thing.
Salvete, Legionari. What did you break today? I do have a family. I'm just not too fond of them. Oh, it's going great, Legate. Your Legionari continue to mistreat their weapons. Nothing delights me more than fixing pommels and belt buckles on a daily basis.
We've all been wondering when you and Kalida would get together. Glad it happened, at long last. Just, please, look out for her. She's put a lot of trust in you. Indeed we do. She's an impressive woman. Beautiful, and with a natural authority. I would not dishonor a woman of her caliber by pursuing her affections. Besides, I'm not sure I would survive the endeavor. Honestly, I have no idea, my friend. There have been so many women over the years. I don't remember her. How can I not remember the mother of my child? Either way, there's nothing I can do. She's Vipsanius' Soma, not mine. Aren't we always? Nobody needs soldiers when everything's fine. It's just that I prefer knowing exactly who we're fighting against right now. Indeed. Lucullus will be missed. I know it's warmer than Volcanus' arsehole. We should make sure the Legion is well supplied. The people seem primitive and alien. Combined with the relatively flat terrain, I don't think we'll have a lot of problems.
Whatever you do, don't say that kind of thing with an earshot of her.
You scared of her or something?
I made a stupid joke to her yesterday, and she looked at me like I was nothing. Like I was worth less than a sack of shit. I felt my balls shrivel up and crawl back inside my body.
Legate, help me. She's gone. I don't understand it. Why did she run away from me? I have no idea how she even left the camp. She is blind.
Looks like the girl's a natural.
Why would she leave, though? She was finally free.
You have always assumed she'd want to be free, Bestia. Perhaps that's not what she wants. For one who knows no freedom, there is no servitude.
I see. I have, indeed, never considered this. I know what I will do. I shall find her, and then kill her. I have learned much about life from my discussions with Synoros. Happiness is the lack of misery. Joy is the lack of pain. I can't bring her joy or happiness, but at least I can end her pain and misery.
That is not what I meant, Bestia. At least I don't think so.
It is the understanding you have led me to. But if I let her live, she'll be lost forever. She will eventually succumb to her suffering and die.
At least she will die on her own terms. Don't deny her that freedom.
Very well. She's free to suffer then. She and I both.
Our way, Legate.
Hey there, lover boy. You'd best believe it. It took a lot for me to open up like that, you know. This is just the beginning. But seriously, I'm really happy we did that. Thank you for being patient with me. Your floundering attempts at romance had some charm. It seemed more honest than what I'm used to. So, just to make sure we're on the same page, this is a long-term thing, right? You're not going to forget about me as soon as Cleopatra flutters her eyelashes at you? You idiot. Just so you know, I'm moving into your tent. There's no doubt. I'm not worried about that. I just want to be the one who collects that debt. Around, here and there. Anywhere but Rome. Trust your feelings. They will serve you well. I wanted to, but I always delayed the voyage. And now it is too late. I guess no one can run away from time. I like Africa, though. The bright sun gives me a reason to keep my hood down, and the heat masks movement. Certainly, but I'm not sure it was meant for us. That would imply a grand strategy and some serious thought. This level of sloppiness, though? I think our arrival may have disrupted certain things. Maybe. If there is a trap, we can always spring it to find out. Of course not. And you'd be a fool if your intention is to place your trust in her. That woman is a predator. Without a doubt, she's using you. Do not fall for her tricks. Try to get as much use out of her as she does of you.
Legate, now that we are in Africa, there is someone I would like to meet. I think it will be worth your time to take me there. Far from it. In fact, I have never met him before, but his reputation is fearsome. He is known as the Beastmaster. I wish to go there and challenge him. He is famous for his training of lions to fight beside him. I am famous for defeating lions. In a way, he is my nemesis. We have more important matters to address. That's true. I will arm myself with patience. Difficult and confusing most of the time. I make a lot of mistakes, but such is the nature of learning. Your teacher beats you up until he cannot. It is a metaphor. When something isn't what it is. Naturally, no one can defeat me in battle. But in philosophy, I am defenseless. My Magister always wins. That is why he is my Magister. Good. We must avenge our leader. I was getting tired of inaction. It brings death to the loser, so let us not lose. I am not. This is not Mauritania. I wish I could go to Mauritania one day. But now that I know what happened to my sister, I don't think I would find anything of value there. We have abducted the Queen of Egypt, who is also a goddess. She was imprisoned by her husband, the Pharaoh, who is incidentally also a god. I believe when people say that you are famous for punching above your weight, this is what they mean. When every man fights for himself, you must make alliances. That is how the arena works. Yet sometimes when you are allied, you forget only one man can win. Without batting an eye if she has to. An ally can always turn into a foe. Better to kill your allies before they get the chance.
If you ask me, I think the Legatus and his men killed Lucullus.
Shut up, you mulehead.
Think about it. What better excuse to finally invade Egypt and bring it under the control of Rome?
I'm reporting you to Nassau. I hope you like shoveling latrines.
Was that as painful as it looked?
Didn't like that, did you?
Doing? Can anyone see if they're coming? If I am to die, I will kill you, I swear. They have to come to us eventually. You'll have to go through me.
Let's get them!
Let them fight their own wars.
Oh, hey, Legate. You look majestic today.
At your service.
All is well, I hope.
I hear you have formed an intimate relationship with Yulia Kaliday. Are you altogether sure that is wise? I don't believe she has revealed everything about herself to us yet. Forgive me, but she is a duplicitous woman. Who knows what secrets she still carries with her? You will probably not like my honest opinion. I think our arrival wasn't anticipated by our adversaries, and therefore it can be said we arrived too early for them. I believe the events leading to the proconsul's death could not be prevented, but it seems to me it was our arrival that triggered the murder itself. Thank you for your offer, but I must respectfully decline. I am not just anyone. I have served your family since before you were born. The fact that your military rank has changed doesn't mean you're not my dominus still. I am proud of the man you have become, and it is with pride that I shall continue to serve you. The dry air agrees with my old bones, and I always wanted to visit Africa, especially Egypt. I just wish the circumstances were less dreadful. That we do. An army low on morale loses the war before battle is even joined. We need to keep our spirits up. In other words, we need wine. I don't think so. Not yet. At this level of politics, loyalty is something no one can afford to possess or count on. To be honest, we're in a mess here. Loyalties will shift constantly and without mercy. A failure of anticipation is very likely to prove fatal. We must constantly pay attention to every single word and gesture.
I have seen a place like this once. Similar, but different. What a strange feeling to see such a thing again.
Why are the elders allowing foreigners here to trample all over our ancestors' graves?
Foreigners, please be respectful in this sacred place. It pains me to see an outsider like you at this sacred place. That is none of your business. I know what you are doing, hoping to find a way to pry us apart and drive a wedge between us. Well, you will find nothing. I may not always agree with Isil, Maedor and Lunya, but our tribes thrive on mutual respect. We are not enemies to each other. Against you, we are united like the fingers of my fist. I await the guidance of the ancestors. Only they could change my mind. But I do not expect they will. Opposing you is an absolute necessity, precisely because of what you represent.
You Romans are motherless. You have no ancestors, and your bastard gods have no power here. Then tell me why different people in different places worship different gods. Then we have all the more reason to banish your kind from Nazamonis, so that we may rid ourselves of the influence of your gods.
Hey! You! Do not walk there! It is sacred ground!
Are you ready? Ask. He has already made his choice to support you. In his eyes, to seek the guidance of the ancestors now would be a sort of insult against you. You drink the ritual milk and enter into the tomb of your ancestor. Truth will be revealed in a dream. The ancestors know many things. You shall consult one of mine. I'm sure the answers will be forthcoming. Anyone who lies about such sacred matters will be judged most harshly by the spirits.
It is bad luck for the living to enter a grave.
I will give you what I can spare. Make sure to return it when you are done.
On your feet, Roman! They are trying to kill us!
Worked! They are caught with their pants around their ankles!
Don't let overconfidence weaken you, Warmaksan. Kill them all. I will meet you at Aljila. Fools!
Sakura, we must leave at once. This will surely mean war.
Just get our child out of here! Stay away from me, please!
Run! Stay away from me, please! Take care of me, and I shall slay many of your foes.
Somebody! They're fighting!
You left yourself wide open.
You are mostly fine. Get back into the fight.
I have a small problem here. Someone help me!
Please follow my finger. Yes, you'll be all right.
I have nothing to do with this.
Make you lead me to the afterlife.
Cowards! Are you alright, Legate?
Well, Isil was always too smart for his own good. But honestly, I never expected him to go this far.
Treacherous bastards! We'll get them, do not worry.
I must give it to old Isil. He fooled even me.
We may have to. And not just for him, but Udad as well. He's likely to retreat to his citadel in Augila. Unless you can find a way to get rid of Udad, Isil will be intractable. With or without Medel's support, we will need to defeat Isil, or else Nazamenes will not fully stand with us.
Ours is the finest, most veteran legion of Rome. We will crush these barbarians.
He's speaking Greek, Domine. It seems he's a merchant who trades in Surrey.
How should we position the troops? Aetina rapivia reliquita inter manipulos! Our ranks have reached the enemy lines. Dignities are charging our formation! Centuriones! Infernalia! Siriamo! Which formation shall we use? Consistite latos in me performanus! Battle is joined. How shall we proceed? Gigante fronten! The weather is changing for the worse. Postia magmina discordia! Sinite milites exultare!
Legate, I hope this message finds you well. As you know, despite the significant progress we made towards securing the control of Nazamenes, Udad continues to be a thorn in our side. To his credit, the man proved to be much smarter than he appears. To this day, he manages to elude my spies and remains simply unreachable. But fear not, for I think I may have discovered a weakness in his defenses. If we can't find his hiding spot, the next best thing would be making him come out of it. I'm sure you'll agree with me once I tell you all about my plan. Please meet me in the court of heaven as soon as you are able. The Golden Wolf.
We are ready to deploy the Legion. Aitina rapivia reliquita inter manipulos! Our Legion has engaged the enemy. The enemy line is breaking! Equites! Aggressivity! Instate hostibus! Eos persequimini! How do you wish to deploy? Alicite hostes in informata mamitiam accio. We are ready to engage the enemy. Equites are charging our formation! Repellite Equites! The day is ours! Instate hostibus! Eos persequimini! The men are awaiting your orders. Arceum Latius Extendite! The men are close enough to engage. The enemy line is breaking! Equites! Accuratimini! This is it! Their will to fight is broken! Sinite milites exultare!
A shrine to a god of travel, no doubt. We should leave an offering, just in case. We need not answer to any barbarian gods. Do you know what this is, Legate? Free money.
The Legatus's old servus came to the barracks and cooked for us the other night. Let me tell you, the man can perform miracles with field rations.
A tally rematch soon.
Wait, Legate.
I'm starting.
Do you have a moment to speak to an old soldier?
Your luck cannot hold forever. I'll beat you next time.
You keep saying...
Away, Legate.
But Fortuna proves you wrong again and again.
Our games amuse me, even if I lose.
We can find another reason to drink together, surely. But fine. If you insist, I have knuckles in my tent. But we are not playing for coin anymore.
Wine then. I will never run out of that.
Good night, Legate. I hope you will not fault me for asking to speak to you at such a late hour. My name is Sabinus Orsinus. I was the proconsus praefectus until last year. I was there, but we had little reason to speak. You were given command of Victrix before we even met. I had retired before the death of Lucullus. When I heard what had happened, I knew I had to find you. I have many friends among the Berbers. A few of them agreed to help me make the journey. We are acquainted from back in the day. We spoke regularly when we were managing the daily affairs and logistics of our respective legions. But he owes me nothing, nor do I owe him. I'll speak freely. You are a great commander and a loyal heir of Lucullus, but despite your victories, you are still inexperienced. You spend much time traveling with your own contubernium and getting into scraps, delegating tasks and decisions that are normally the meat and bones of your position as legatus. I admire that, as do the men. But if you'll forgive my presumptuousness, you must do more to inspire the troops and make them feel as brothers. I am glad to hear it. That attitude is part of what Lucullus saw in you, I believe. In my opinion, you are in need of a banner. A standard that you can erect on the field of battle to rally your men. I can teach you how to create a banner that honors Mars. Such a symbol can turn the tide of any fight. I will, but I must ask payment. I never received my full pension from the Legion. Now with this war, I doubt I ever will. I have a wife and children, Legate. They need to eat. That will carry us through the year, at least. I hope your victory over Egypt comes swiftly then, and with my banner, I believe it will. I will draw up the instructions for how to build a standard, like the one that used to inspire us when I fought for Prima Italica. All you need is to get your smith to forge the idol for the top of it. I will spend the night here and say hello to a few old acquaintances. Then I and my friends will return home. And I wish you a good and victorious war. These lands are beautiful, but harsh, and they hide many secrets. Keep your wits about you, and perhaps we'll see each other again someday.
Oh, hey, Legate. You look majestic today.